Hello everybody, I'm commentating because Rob is busy for 2 minutes. Yes, I started. They are only hearing me. Today we will do the GP4 OC, but it's with a twist. Because we are not doing the GP4 OC. I'm gonna stream something else now. Bye. We are still not doing the OC, by the way. Okay, I've changed my mind. We will do the OC. Go on, commentators, do your thing.
Give us a countdown.
It's already on.
Alright, good evening everybody, good evening boys and girls, and welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. I am your commentator Robert Ionescu, and once again I am joined by a British person. And by British person I mean Rahul Patel. Hello Rahul, how are you doing?
Hello, I am good.
It's good to see you here. Obviously you'll be driving today, so give us a little bit of an interview, I'd say, before the session. Are you excited about it?
Yeah, I'll be pretty excited about that. Knowing that Red Bull is definitely going to be more competitive, but
Yeah.
I mean, in Power
And
Track
obviously
8.
you're the test driver, but not everyone knows that. So why not let's take a look at who will be actually driving today.
Yeah. As you can see, the weather, there is no rain. No surprise.
Yeah, it's typical Bahrain conditions, bone dry and all good.
Yep, then we will get started.
Yep, we're gonna get going.
Grazie ragazzi.
Well, we already know one and another one.
I was actually about to stream Tetris while waiting, so...
My helmet is so different now. You gave me the helmet I used for Brazil.
Yeah.
2017 Russian GP best race.
Bottas won.
Yeah. As Ruslan Protyuk is gonna come out on track first.
Yeah, the Toro Rosso test driver.
Yep.
In his first ever top class OC appearance. Let's see what he can do. for Toro Rosso.
Yep, and Dennis Graf as well.
Yep,
For
he's
Williams.
replacing. Prozuk is replacing Matteo Catalan in the Italian team.
Yep, and Graf's replacing Campana.
Yep, so an all German lineup for Williams today.
Indeed. See what these two test drivers could do. We still have more, like Julius Anderson.
Yep. At Mercedes, we'll have their test driver, who I actually forgot who he is.
It was
He'll be driving on-
50 fuck Hussein.
Oh yeah, it's Pripke Fakruzin. He's racing alongside. Yeah, he's alongside Franco Lopez. At Ferrari, we have Yuri Mata alongside Laura Chung. At Red Bull, we have Rahul Patel alongside Franco Gamba.
Grazie freaking ragazzi.
George, look. Out on track as well.
Yes. George Roque is on track, yes.
Yep. And we will see the first lap about to begin. As Protix begins his lap. Wow. As now we comes across the straight.
Yep.
And now he goes into turn 4. Let's see what he
For
does
course,
in
a
the.
very important corner.
Yeah.
Maximize your traction out of it onto the quick, fast section, and really get some good lap times.
26.8 in the first sector. Here for Protchuk. Not break it very hard on turn 7.
Yeah.
No, that's turn 9 actually. Turn 7 is the hairpin. Now let's see what he does in the middle sector. Does a
Sector
1 minute
obviously critical for lap
5.9.
time here in Bahrain.
Yep. It's an okay first sector. It's at the moment, it will be the benchmark, but we don't know if it's the quickest yet. But we'll find out
Yes,
soon
indeed,
enough.
Rahul, we will. And I'm finally looking at this properly now. And first, 1.1 so fastest for now. So 55% already going better than him. Graf has gone second. Meanwhile, Fakruzin is stuck behind the Williams.
Now turning.
A Williams? A Williams?
Sorry.
A freaking Williams?
It's a Williams. It's not the Williams. It's a Haas. I messed up because I was looking at Graf on the results.
Okay, because of the incompetence, I'm now a third commentator.
No. My bad. It was my mistake. Okay, Prozuk is down in 5th. Yuri Mata is going fastest. with
Yeah, because I'm the
1/3
best.
But there we go, Smith.
Top class comedy here. Norchang is gone 4th. Franco Gamba is in 3rd. As Fakruzin is battling the totally not Haas in front of him.
Tomaselli goes 2nd.
Impressive stuff from Tomaselli.
Blaisbrook goes 10th. McKenzie 4th.
Roke's gone 13th. Blazebrook in 10th. And Aaron Curtis 18th. Just in front of Maxim Titkov and Adam Wolf now.
Yep, 19th and 20th.
Yep, and that's everyone done. Lopez goes fastest.
Lopez goes fastest by 8 tenths of 129.1 for him.
That's a massive lap for the Mercedes. Clearly showing he might have the strongest car. As Prozuk is finishing his lap. Meanwhile, Fakruzin, Lopez's teammate for the day, is quite struggling in that traffic from the Haas. And he's down in 17th place in the Mercedes. But this is
Williams,
of course. Everything is a Williams, okay? You see the Mercedes? It's a Williams. This car, it's a Williams. Everything is Williams. Welcome to Formula Williams.
It is.
Fakruzin still wasn't able to get the overtake done.
Yep. Wasn't able to.
We also got the Williams behind them, which is actually a Renault.
Yeah.
As Chatfield has improved, but he's still in last, 3 seconds off the pace.
Malta does improve, but he stays second, 7 times down on Lopez.
Yeah. Preseason still in traffic from Chatfield, but he's finally overtaking him now in turn 4. That should give him a chance to get a good sector 2. So he can find the most time, of course, like I said.
Protchik's gonna come into the pit.
Yep. And it's totally not Williams' team will be ready to receive him.
Yeah.
Not doing so bad in his first appearance in this car.
Yeah,
so
indeed.
Should be happy. P15 is not so terrible, and it's especially when you're not Rosso, it's decent, you know.
Yeah.
And it's creatine to the pits. Wait, I mean...
Yeah.
You know the joke.
Yeah. Mad. And now Tyrrell, he doesn't improve.
I want to out. The way next 2 cars come across the line. I don't see anything so far. So I think that's guaranteed. Yep, the clock is gone into 5th. I told you, see?
Yeah. That's an improvement from Fakazane, but still over a second behind his teammate.
Yeah, Franco Lopez has been very, very strong in testing. He's already topped 2 days, and he's doing to see if he can make up on the 4th one as well. Make it 3 days out of 4.
Now I'm bothered with Patel, and yes, Franco, we are not doing great at the moment.
Yeah. Oh man, the whole. Anyway, we're.
But hey, I'm at least closer than you than what Gal did.
But yeah, Patel's currently down in 9th, just 200s behind Laura Chung. As Nocteron is improving this time. No, he's not. He's 5,000s down. Let's see if we can find anything in the last few corners in sector 3.
Yep, last sector will be important.
Very much so. The exit from this corner is critical. The exit from turn 14. Nocteron's got it all right, I guess. Maybe took a little bit too much curb. That's what I wanted to say. And here goes the Pink Williams crossing the line. Obviously, Pink Williams, and he's improved to 18th. Now looking at the Blue Williams just behind him, and everything is a Williams. I told you guys.
Everything's a Williams for Rob.
Yes, it's just a joke, you know.
Yeah.
Now here goes Fakazane has gone up into 2nd, so cementing the Mercedes 1-2 as Lopez is caught up behind the Haas. Not the Haas, the Manor.
God damn it!
I saw white and blue, and I was thinking of this year's Haas. Okay, don't judge me.
This is a great look. A weird looking house. A weird looking house with a blue on its rear wing.
Sorry guys, I'm messing up the teams just a little bit, but that was a Manor, not a Haas. And this is the Racing Point. I know for sure. Yep,
Yeah.
Forgive me, everyone is allowed their 1 day off, you know.
You're too distracted.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to stop the distractions and focus.
Distractions are evil, yes.
Undertaker 555 has just demonetized the chat with that joke.
Yeri, Flo wants me to tell you to show Chatfield. He needs him for the wiki. So please pay more attention to Chatfield. Please.
He's in the pits.
He's in the pit so the Seagull man can wait.
You heard him, folks. As Nocteron finishing a lap not to improve. Up next is Rahul Patel, I think that is, in the Red Bull.
He's not able to improve still. Jay McKenzie, he's down in the middle sector.
Down, but Rifki Fox has improved further, close the gap to Lopez down to 6/10.
Yep, good for him so far.
35 minutes to go, 10 minutes passed in the session. Let's take a look at the leaderboard so far. Franco Lopez is fastest once again with Rifki Fox in 2nd, Yeri Mata 3rd, Pernotto Maselli 4th, David Kupok 5th. Great effort from these two guys in particular. Jim McKenzie 6th, as he just didn't improve. Franco Gaba 7th for Red Bull in front of Laura Chang and Rahul Patel. Is that Julius Anderson or Thomas Anderson? I think it's Julius Anderson in 10th. In front of Andrea Federi and Oliver Glazebrook. Felix Sontag 13th. Very, very impressive stuff from the Williams man in front of Roberto Gamba and George Rogue. Samprosiuk is in 16th in front of Dennis Graf and Teraven Alteranon. Aaron Kerr is down in 19th, followed by Adam Wolf, Maxim Titkov, and Chris Chatfield rounding out the rear of the field in 22nd and last.
Happy now?
Yeah.
Let us know if you're happy,
Yes.
bro. Anyway, we're looking at Alteranon again.
Now over to
As Oliver Glazebrook has gone out on track. For McLaren, obviously Glazebrook has raced in the top class before, but now he's just a test driver. He has a DTM spot, I believe, though. Let's see if he can get back in the top class in the future or not.
Yeah, he's only 12th in the McLaren.
Yeah, quite a way behind his teammate Ferdinando Tomaselli, but he can't close it up as Ruslan Project has improved the position, gone up into 15th. Graf has just gone out on track meanwhile.
Yeah. In 17th, he's doing well.
Yeah, Williams are doing unexpectedly well in Bahrain. They're pretty much at the back in Barcelona, but here in the Kingdom, they're much more competitive, I have to admit. Now let's look at the Evan Alteranon down in 18th for Racing Point. Not quite the best showing so far, but he has time to rectify that, of course. His teammate George Roque is 2 places ahead.
Yeah, it is. And Sontag goes 11th.
Yeah, massive improvement there for the Williams man. He's now found himself just outside the top 10. As Franco Lopez, the man currently in first, has gone out for another lap. So he's the only Mercedes on track right now.
Yeah.
I have to say, Rahul, this is a dominant showing by Mercedes already, in particular by Lopez. What would you say?
Yeah, indeed it has. And also Red Bull, they top the times in day 1, but it was in a different track at Barcelona. But
yeah. Now Terran on 3 tenths down, he didn't improve on that lap there, but Maxim Titkov did to stay 21st. 2.5 tenths down on Lopez.
yeah,
Akazane is they're holding up Titkov, I believe.
He just came out on track ahead of Titkov.
Yeah. And behind them is Rahul Patel in that Red Bull with the black T-cam, as he is replacing Nicholas Gall, of course, for the day.
Yeah, he will be in traffic for now, but
let's see how long it will take for him to clear that manor, as I suspect Fakruzin will be able to pull away a little bit from these guys.
yeah. And after
Federi finishing a lap just behind Chatfield. Federi's improved all the way up to 8th. Good improvement there. Chatfield's gone up into 19th as Federi makes the overtake on him. Nice and clean.
Good improvements from those two.
Yep, indeed. Chatfield still has some time to find, though.
Yeah. His teammate Roberto Gamba, the test driver for Haas, is 14th. So, yeah, there is a lot of time to find for Chris Chatfield.
Chatfield's half a second down today.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nateran appears to be down as well in Sector 2. He hasn't improved. And I think his stint, I believe this is still his first stint. Look at his fuel load. I think it'll be coming to an end soon. Now we're looking at Patel. Unable to pass Titkov yet, but he could get a decent run out of this corner and having on the main straight as Adam Wolf has improved and gone into 21st, sending Titkov to last. Titkov can't take back a 21st place from him as Patel is lining up for a move. Graf has gone into 17th. And Patel, here he goes for the pass, and he's made it. Even though he's had to slow down a little bit. Federi improving yet again. 3 tenths on his personal best. This is a mega lap run by Federi. Could put him into the top 5 if he keeps it up in the last sector. Let's see. Where do you think he's gonna end up, Rahul?
Yeah, he could be around in the top 6 at this moment of time.
Yeah, one last corner to go, and he's got a very decent exit. Took a little bit of curb, but not much. And Andrea Federi is about to finish his lap. Where is he gonna go, the Italian? 5th place! Yep, he's found 3 tenths and stuck with those. And now P5 for the Alfa Romeo, man. This is very impressive stuff. Roberto Gamba, another Italian, has just gone out on track meanwhile.
Yep.
Anderson.
Felix Anderson improves to 9th.
Yeah, good improvement there for him, for the Swede. Now Adam Wolf in the manor. The two manners languishing at the back currently, and Wolf is struggling for grip here. Into turn 13 I mean. Went too wide. Found himself on the curb, and there was no correcting it from that point, really. It cost him a lot of time, and he'll be lucky he didn't spin out or anything, because it's a very tricky corner to get right and can compromise the balance of your car quite a lot. As we're looking at a Mercedes trying to pull a pass on a racing point.
That is Farquharson, I think that is on now Tiernan.
Yeah, it should
I
be.
believe.
And now Tiernan is holding on for now. Franco Gamba on board with him for a lap. Let's see if he can improve his pace on this run. He's been on this run ever since the beginning. Look at his fuel load. Only 20 laps left. It's a long fuel run. It's a it's a race sim run. And Franco Gamba, that explains why his lap times are not looking so good. I don't think he'll care about that too much at the moment. Our last corner goes Gamba, and I doubt he will improve. As Andrea Federi, probably the hero of this first stint so far, is in 5th place in boxing. Lopez, meanwhile, is stuck behind the Alfa Romeo. And here he goes, putting a move on Curtis. Or not quite.
Nope,
Lopez
not
has
quite.
to slow him down there. As Gamba started another lap. How long will he stay on track like this? Meanwhile, Prezio has just gone out on track for a new set of laps. And we'll have to see if he can improve his pace. Very, very nice helmet, by the way.
Yeah, Malta goes up to 2nd, 2 times off Franco Lopez, actually.
Very good improvement from the old veteran, the Finn, the 2007 champion, and our greatest glorious leader. Yerimata has gone up into 2nd place. As we're looking at Nateron, meanwhile, he'll be coming into the pits in just a few seconds. And there he goes. No incidents here on pit lane entry. And Nateron's stint is done. The Williams is coming in behind as Maxim Titkov is finishing a lap, failing to improve by about 2/10. As for Patel going out on track, he's just in front of Titkov. And speaking of Patel, his teammate for the day, Franco Gamba, is exiting the last corner. And will this be the last lap of his stint? How much longer will he stay out on track? Gamba heading across the line to complete his 10th lap of the day. Roberto Gamba has improved to 12th. Franco Gamba will be staying out yet another lap. He's 2nd down.
So never scare me like that ever again.
What's he done? Curtis is impeding a McLaren of Tomaselli, I believe. And Tomaselli
He put the wrong driver. Wow.
Wait, who shouldn't be in the car? Gomez? Or what?
Yeah. Yes, Gomez.
He isn't.
But he isn't. He just made an error.
Oh, okay, I get it. Gamba, he'll be staying still a little longer. At this rate, he'd have spent half the session in a single stint, Franco Gamba, so he's clearly up to something in that Red Bull.
Yep.
As there's an improvement for Jim McKenzie go 5th fastest,
George
Rudd to go
8th.
8th fastest.
Lord Chung comes out.
And Lord Chung has just come out behind McKenzie.
I'm 1.1 ahead of my teammate and I'm like 60 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
Lord Chung currently down in 11th. 1.1 seconds behind her teammate Yerimata, but I don't think she's gone for a proper push lap yet. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully she won't get too much traffic from McKenzie. Depends when he's pitting, of course.
Yeah.
Gamba, how much longer will this guy keep going on this stint? Red Bull definitely want to mess with us. They're not showing their true pace. A lot of sandbagging, I'd say, which is something I expect from Mercedes, not from Red Bull. As Andrea Federi has just gone out on track, the man currently in 6th place. The Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
Could Federi get any further improvements?
Ruslan
Prost just did, and he's gone into 6th place. Amazing! Edging out his teammate Kubak by 2/100 of a second. and Federi by 6,000, sending him down to 7th place.
Yep, Gamba's gonna pit.
Finally.
Well,
And I suspect the push lap will be next for the Italian. After he comes out the pits, of course. There's a Williams
Yeah.
behind him, and an actual Williams, not just a trick of my imagination. Rivki-Fakuzin's gone out on track meanwhile, currently 6 tenths down on Lopez, and he'll be wanting to close that gap, I'm certain. Let's see how well the Mercedes test driver can perform in these conditions.
we'll see what happens. For fuck's sake.
Is that a Nick Heidfeld helmet? Or...
Yes.
No, I don't think so. No. Ooh.
Well, we got our answer there, thanks Yuri. As Aaron Curtis has gone out on track.
As Patel gets
Patel's
up
gone
to
for
4th.
fastest. Red Bull finally starting to show their hand. Rahul Patel with a decent lap there to go 4th. Just half a tenth down on Rivki-Fakuzane.
Yep. What was 6/100ths off.
I mean,
Fuck,
if that's
actually, so,
Red Bull's real hand, it's just going to be 2 and an 8.
I said they're starting to show it, not that they're showing it for real. Just taking little steps, I guess, one at a time.
If anybody plays Texas Hold'em, they will get the choke.
Ah, alright. Tupac has just gone out on track. This is a very good day for Toro Rosso. They're currently 7th and 9th. Very respectable effort from the Fensa team.
Yeah. Good testing so far for Toro Rosso. So they could be in a shot for battling in the midfield.
Great, absolutely.
As Laura Chung improves, she's in
gone up
7th.
into 7th fastest she's gone. And just half a tenth down on Mackenzie. Though still quite some way off Yirimata. 10ths in front is the test driver. Chris Sheffield's gone out on track just now. He's currently down in 19th. Not a good position for him. He's 5 places down on his team Roberto Gamba. And 9 tenths. So Sheffield clearly hasn't been pushing so hard so far in this session. We're still just barely not at the halfway point. We'll be in just a few seconds. And Chris Chatfield, let's see if we can find some extra pace on this stint.
I get the choke, Felix.
That's good. If Rach keeps 7th and beats G, he may deserve a pat on the back.
-2.
But also funny, but also cringe. As Zontag has just gone out on track behind the Haas of Roberto Gamba.
That emoji you put just summed it up.
Yes, very much so.
Yep, Farkazane does improve. Only 2 tenths behind Nirimata, but just under half a second off Franco Lopez, his teammate.
Still in 3rd place, meanwhile Laura Chung trying to line up Jay McKenzie for a pass. They're going side by side and Chung hasn't improved by only 300 of a second, so she's definitely got some more pace in the bag. But she has to pass McKenzie first, which she does nicely.
Yeah.
A little bit slow on exit. I don't think it will harm her lap too much. Curtis has just improved to go 14th in the Alfa Romeo, so good lap for him. Tetkov all the way up into 17th, just behind Felix Zontag.
It was a good improvement from Maxim Tetkov.
Yeah, I can see him there entering turn 2 now, as Tomaselli has gone out on track for a new run, and currently in 5th place.
Yeah.
Everyone except
looking
Susan
good for him.
Brodsuk is currently out on track.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as is Adam Wolf starting a lap up. Let's see what he can do in the first sector. Exiting turn 4. He's got a Red Bull behind. I think that's Rahul Patel. And he's definitely the two Brits definitely holding each other up at this rate, especially the Manor holding up the Red Bull.
Funny enough, those two were DTM teammates last season.
Yeah,
So-
indeed. And they had some unfriendly moments, particularly at Spa, if you can remember.
That's the most unfriendly moment you've ever seen
Yes.
in one race. So yeah.
Anyway, Patel's still stuck behind his former DTM teammate. Of course, Rahul Patel now in GP2. Adam Wolf has a very decent OC career for himself. He's been on the podium many times. I think Miral Orchan's gone up into 4th place, so she's finally picking up the pace. As Patel's pulling a move on Wolf, or is trying to at least.
It's
Wolf,
Mercedes Ferrari.
I think his most famous
Ferrari.
result is 2nd place back at Monaco 2010, if I'm not wrong. Patel wasn't able to pass, and as you just said, Lopez, Mata, Fracus, and Chung. So Mercedes Ferrari. But what can Red Bull do? Well, not so much with Patel stuck behind Wolf. Both finished their laps and failed to improve. Wolf will be coming in though.
Yep.
And Patel sending it into turn 1. This time he's gonna get him. Yes.
Yep, he's got him.
We got Mercedes behind, and I assume that is Franco Lopez. Judging by the T-cam, yes he is.
Yep, it is Franco Lopez, as you said.
Yep, Wolf will be coming in, and Sontag has just improved to go 15th. So he's climbed up the place. Roberto Gamba, the man who Sontag has just dislodged position, has gone out on track meanwhile.
Yep.
Anderson and Glazebrook have joined Protsuk in the pits in the meantime. I'm waiting to see when they come out.
Yeah.
Gamba doing okay in the Haas. He's having a much better day than Chris Chatfield, his teammate.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chatfield is still sandbagging a little bit. Or a little bit more.
Can't really call that one sandbagging since they have the Rich Energy sponsor.
Ah, that's true. Good one, yeah. Either way, Gamba will be starting a lap soon. He's about halfway now, and he'll be entering sector 3 in a few corners time. Wolf is now holding up Lopez. Lopez will be starting a lap soon. And can he get past him? Even if he doesn't have to worry because Wolf will pit, but Lopez puts the move on him anyway. And he'll be starting a new lap now. As Wolf is coming into the pits in the
They're
manner.
both pitting.
Oh no! Lopez pitted as well, my bad.
Yep.
So it was just a race to the pit lane entry then, huh? Anyway, Andy Federi currently on the lap. Doesn't look like he will improve, but keep an eye on him because he's created quite a number of surprises so far this session, but he doesn't improve this time. No surprises this time around. As we got Roberto Gamba starting a lap behind him.
Yep, he's in 16th at the moment. It is good so far for Roberto Gamba, but
not for
not fast. Even though the Haas is got to be the biggest downgrade from 2018.
Yeah, very much so. Unfortunately,
this season. So
team.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be fighting for podiums any longer.
Yeah.
But it will remain to be seen, of course.
Yeah.
Julius Anderson currently down in 13th. How far behind? 3/10 behind Jay McKenzie. He's up against the double world champion, so he hasn't done bad, Julius Anderson, today. Glazebrook down in 18th. I wish I could say the same for him, but I can't really say that because Tomaselli is all the way up in 6th, and Glazebrook's 7/10 down on his teammates.
There is a lot of time he can find.
Yeah, of course, Rahul, and we'll be waiting to see if he can do that.
Yeah.
Lopez has gone up again very quickly.
Yep.
He's got someone behind him. I wonder who that is.
We'll see.
It's a Haas.
Yeah.
Look at Chatfield, since we've already seen where Roberto Gamba is.
Yeah.
Either way, Lopez should be able to pull away in that Mercedes. Even if it's just the outlap.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah, very much agreed.
Yes, it is. It is the helmet of Franco Lopez.
I mean, you could tell already from, the banner with his name and everything, but yeah. And yes, Evan GP2 is testing next week. It should be quite entertaining.
Yeah. Now Teranen coming out the pits.
Currently down in 20th. The Racing Point can bring up some surprises like they did at the very end with Roland Motkin yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're the most consistent team, but if they can get it right, they surely will have some pace. But of course, the big dilemma is if they can get it right or not. Now Curtis putting a move on Chris Chatfield. These two guys have some uncomfortable history here in Bahrain last season. They crashed in the Discord in turn 1. as Dennis Graf has just gone out on track. Another GP2 driver from last season, and Graf will be remaining in GP2 for this season.
Yeah,
As
that's a
will
different
Curtis, of
team.
course. But Chatfield is a full-time driver in the top class now. And
Just
Simon Curtis-
seen Racing Point staff taking pictures of the Mercedes car.
Right now, yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, Graf is out on track in the Williams. But yeah, last year in GP2, Curtis and Chatfield fought for a long way in the race. And they even had a little bit of contact going into the pit lane for their stop. After their stop, Chatfield managed to catch him back up again. He sent it down into turn 1, and they both collided and crashed out of the race. And as a result, Max Skillen ended up winning for the first time in his career, and the only time last season. And Skillen won in quite the fashion, falling off Jared Fosbury at the very end on the last corner of the last lap. Fosbury finished second in the championship, just behind Avi Suarez, and he was very
All of the
consistent as
place,
Glazebrook has improved all the way up into 6th, 2/100ths of a second in front of his teammate Parinotto Massetti. So McLaren, very, very good effort today.
Yeah.
His guy starts the lap, and that is George Rowe just in front.
Yep. Just in front of Dennis Graf. He could use the slipstream from the Racing Point, but
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
think
get
the
too
Racing Point
much
will be
at
too
this
quick
distance.
for him.
At the distance. 14 minutes left on the clock, meanwhile. As Roke, he'll be setting up a lap on his out lap here. Wolf has improved, meanwhile, go up at 19th, 3 tenths behind his teammate. But actually, to end up 2 tenths and a bit. Curtis got out on track once again. Chatfield is in last place, meanwhile. I think he's come in recently. But I
Yeah.
have to say, looks like Lopez, nobody has been able to challenge him at the top today, even though Mata got closer.
Yeah. But we still have 13.5 minutes to go, so
Yeah, for a
it
whole,
could change.
yeah, very much so. Just like Glazebrook's massive improvement, as Nocteronon has improved, but he's staying in 21st.
Yeah.
Chatfield, the man behind him on track on position in the table, has gone out to McEnroe last. He'll be eager to get out of there and finally take off those sandbags that he's had for most of the session so far.
Yeah. Even though he's he is 9 tenths behind his teammate Roberto Gamba, but there's a lot of time he can find.
Yeah, Bahrain is a very technical circuit, especially Sector 2. There are many places where you can lose time easily, such as this double left-hander, turns 9 and 10. You need to get a perfect exit to maximize your speed and heading onto this straight and get the best lap and find the best lap time you can find, you know?
Yeah. As Patel's in the pitch.
12.5 minutes in this session, and did you like it so far, Rahul?
Yeah. Been enjoyable
Yeah.
so far.
Are you happy with your performance in particular?
Yeah. So far, yes. But
That's good.
It could change. It could change.
Of course. Now Chatfield will be starting a lap. Maxim Titko has just gone out. Currently 18th in the Manor, so he's doing good so far today. Of course, you don't expect Manor to be high up there, the midfield teams. But the better they can do, the better for everyone, I guess. And Manor are retaining Maxim Titkov, and of course he's joined by Zeta Martinez, who is not driving today because that driver Adam Wolf will be on duty today. Is on duty today, I should say.
Yeah.
Actually, question about the topic we can now discuss is it's nearly the end of the testing. Based on the performances of everybody, how do you think the season will go?
I think Mercedes will be the fastest team, but Red Bull should be close, and then Ferrari as well. That's my opinion. As for the midfield, I think it'll be a battle for the rest of the rest between McLaren, Renault, and maybe Alfa Romeo, I guess.
Any specific drivers who have impressed or not impressed?
Well, Lopez has been extremely impressive these past 4 days, and even though there are no points in the championship for testing, he appears to be the early favorite for this championship. I'll have to wait and see, of course, as Maxim Titkov is starting a lap meanwhile.
Yeah.
What about you, Rahul? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, it's the same as your opinion, but also my most impressive driver will have to go to Andrea Federi. He has been he's been consistent so far.
He's done really well as well. And Federi has
Yeah.
every right to be happy with his performances so far. Another driver that is worth mentioning is Laura Chung. She's been very good on all days so far, as Chris Chatfield has improved into 19th.
Yep.
Open and running the Indian flag, of course, for the Bahrain days.
Yeah.
And he's just gone out on track as we got just over 10 minutes to go in this session. And his teammate Franco Gamba is all the way down in 13th. So it's a little bit of an off day for Red Bull.
But the gap is around half a second between Patel and Franco Gamba, so
Yeah.
yeah.
As Rivki Fakruzane, meanwhile, the man currently in 3rd, has completed Sector 1 after passing that racing point, and is currently not improving. Roberto Gamba has gone out on track in the Haas, and Haas have taken a meteoric fall from grace. 17th and 18th, and 19th, I'm sorry, today. I have to be disappointed with their form, I have to admit. Would you agree, Rahul?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, Roberto Gamba can still salvage a good result from today's session. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah.
There's still time to find in all sectors, and the drivers, I think they are aware of it. Very much so.
Yeah, indeed. Nearly 9 minutes to go. We can change. Thomas Elliott out on track.
Yeah, once again, he's been the standard bearer for McLaren, even though Glazebrook just barely beat him today, at least so far. Tomaselli has yet again been exceptionally impressive, and you have to give a shout out to him. His performances have been absolutely great, and kudos to him so far. But let's see if we can keep it up in this season, of course.
Yeah. He could be a driver to watch.
This guy is a future champion.
Yeah, especially. And also, McLaren could have a good advantage going into after 2020, which is next season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Only time will tell, though, of course. Everyone except Laura Chang, Oliver Glazebrook, and Jay McKenzie is out on track meanwhile. So if you see any improvements in a few minutes' time, don't be surprised. And I have to say, thankfully today there haven't been any mechanical failures. I hope I'm not jinxing. Mackenzie's just gone out and Wolf has just come in.
Yep.
But will we remain error-free, or mechanical error-free, for the last 7.5 minutes?
We will see.
Wait. Yes, indeed.
We will see.
It is what it is. Mackenzie's had a very impressive day so far. Renault have definitely cranked up the pace from yesterday. They didn't perform that well, but they are looking better now. And Mackenzie currently up in 8th place, so he has every right to be happy with that performance.
Yeah.
Tomaselli, here he goes, completing Sector 1. Let's see if he can gain there. Mata's improved, meanwhile, still in 2nd, but only a 10th and a quarter behind Franco Lopez, as his teammate Laura Chung has just gone out on track for another run. So Mata able to extract some extra pace from that Ferrari. So far, Red Bull have been fastest one day, Mercedes on 2 days. Can Ferrari round off and be fast on the 4th day? They still have a shot. And let's see if Laura Chung can take it, or if Yirimata will.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tomaselli missed out on improving in Sector 1 by a little bit, but he might be able to gain in 2, we'll see. Up the hill he goes. Franco Gamba has gone up into 9th, the Red Bull. Tomaselli have a second down, so this lap isn't going to be it. And Franco Gamba has found some extra time, and he's finally climbed up into the top 10.
Yeah. Good stuff a better lap from Franco Gamba, but yeah, it's not where Red Bull would want him to be.
Yeah, well, in their defense, Red Bull have traditionally not been so good in Bahrain. Their car
Yeah,
isn't that great on power circuits, but that doesn't mean they're gonna be terrible when you get to race day. Of course not, as Tomaselli hasn't improved.
yeah,
He's going for another lap, meanwhile, and quite a few more cars in the pits than we checked last time. Lopez still fastest as he was all session, but Mata is getting closer.
yeah, he definitely is.
Tomaselli 2 tenths down, so clearly he's not pushing flat out any longer. As Anderson has improved 14th fastest.
Yep.
Not too bad of a performance, I must say.
Yeah.
Again, Adam Wolf has just gone out.
And
As
Oliver
has-
Glazebrook.
Yeah, Glazebrook as well in the McLaren. Very good showing for him. Both McLarens are up there, and Glazebrook is in 6th place. Does this mean McLaren could have the 4th best car out there? What do you think, Rahul?
Looks like they have the 4th best car. I mean, Renault are off the pace as well. Are off the pace.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
Alfa Romeo and Racing Point and Toro Rosso can't even match them. So yeah, it looks like McLaren are best of the rest.
Well, Toros are doing actually really good today. Protsuk is up in 10th place and Kyopok just 2 places behind in 12th. They're having a solid day, much better than yesterday anyway. Tomaselli is finishing a lap, and he does not improve, I can tell you that much in advance. Yep, he doesn't improve, and he'll be staying in 7th place for now. Will he pit anytime soon? He won't be pitting this lap, so I think this will be his last stint. So don't expect to see any improvements from the Italian. He appears to be going on a long run at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, Teravan Alteron languishing down in last. 9 tenths behind his teammate George Rogue. This is not a good performance for the Racing Point man, I'm afraid.
Yeah, indeed.
At Racing Point, very inconsistent.
Yeah, it's not going to be a great start for Racing Point at this moment of time.
Yeah, of course, but as we've seen yesterday, if Racing Point can find the pace, then their pace will be really good if they can find us. Franco Gamba almost touched Felix Zontag there. He's tucking back to the slipstream of the Williams. Driving out there, and we were speaking of him earlier, he's just gone out. This will be his final stint, I'm sure. And can he improve? Can he get out of last place? What do you think?
Yeah, there is a chance he could get out last place.
Yeah, well said. 2 seconds down on Franco Lopez. And Naternon, unfortunately for him, he missed out on a seat in the top class for this season. But he does stay with Racing Point as a test driver this time around. And Federi's just gone out on track as well, meanwhile, in the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, will he be able to get back in the top 10?
Both him and Curtis have done a decent job so far today. Not if you look at track position, but the lap times are solid. I mean, take a look at this. From 6th place all the way down to 15th, all the way down to 17th, it's only 4 tenths of a second, so the mid-pack especially close this season. Mauro Tomaselli on yet another lap to sector 1. Only 3 tenths down, so it's not that atrocious. His first sector, but still he's not going to be improving.
Yeah. So far.
Curtis, Titkov, Graf, and Fakhrizin are in the pit lane, and I don't expect them to be coming out unless they do come out very soon. But either way, their sessions are probably done, as we got just over 2 minutes. Felix Zontag will be coming in just now. That will unleash Franco Gamba as he'll start his penultimate flying lap of the day. Franco Gamba, of course, he's not going to improve right now, but he has 2 more chances.
Yeah.
Mauro Tomaselli, we're looking at him. A second down in the second sector. He's only going to have 1 more lap after this. Unless he, depending on when he gets to the line, of course.
Yeah, but he will still have 1 more chance. But or maybe
Actually,
2.
has just gone out on track. He will have enough time, as will the Alfa Romeo behind him.
Yeah.
That is Andrea Federi. But Felix Zontag has come in. He's done for the day. Aaron Curtis has just gone out. I think he might just about have enough time. But then his Graf's day is done, as is Felix Sontag, as is Rivki Fakrzain. So Lopez, once again the superior Mercedes, and Felix Sontag has been his Williams teammate once again, even though it's a test teammate this time around.
Yeah.
Graf is going
Bob.
out, but it's a little bit too late. Julius Anderson with a lap right now, as we got just over a minute. Anderson, 3 tenths down. Well, just under 3 tenths. Ruslan Protsu, can he improve on his lap? No, but he's staying 10th. Adam Wolf in the manor. Can he get out 20th? No, he cannot. Quite some way down. As is Albert Glazebrook, who was impeded by him. Now Teranon, can he get out last? Can the Racing Point man improve as he's heading across the line? This might be an improvement. It actually isn't, but he has one more lap. And Franco Lopez is overtaking him. Now David Kupok, we're looking at him. He doesn't improve and he'll be pitting. His session is done. Franco Gamba, he's not improving either. So the Red Bull man will probably be only down in 9th place for the day. That's unfortunate, I'd say, but he has one more lap. George Roque up next. He doesn't improve either. Kenzie hasn't improved either. Quite a way down. Andrea Federi can get back into the top 10. The Italian, who's been very impressive today. No, he cannot. Maxim Dicko starts the lap, but will Aaron Curtis have enough time in the Alfa Romeo? I think he will. 15 seconds left on the clock. And Aaron Curtis, yeah, I think he'll have just about enough time. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and Curtis crosses the line with 4 seconds left. As is Tomaselli to round off his session. 2, 1, 0. Checkered flag is out. That is the end of the session. We're just waiting for the drivers to finish their laps. Here comes Rahul Patel on his last run of the day. Patel doesn't improve. He's staying in 5th place. Still very good effort either way. Chris Chatfield up next. Can he improve? No, he cannot. Laura Chan, can she get out of 4th? No, she can't. Dennis Guff up next. He's not going to start a lap in time, so we're going to ignore him, unfortunately. Julius Anderson, can he improve on his lap? Sweet. He doesn't. 3 tenths down. Thor also is coming in. As over Glazebrook, I don't think he'll be improving either. He's red after Sector 2. That usually means he won't gain in Sector 3 either, and Glazebrook does not. Rotio coming in, Wolf. Quite some way down, Franco Lopez. You set a benchmark for today. He stopped 3 days out of 4, and he heads on top today, even though he didn't improve. Now, Tyrone, unfortunately for him, he will be last. Oh, this is bad for Racing Point. Roberto Gamba hasn't improved either. Franco Gamba, his cousin. Can he get into the top 6, or will it be a bad day in the office for Red Bull? Gamba, he doesn't improve on this one, unfortunately. So Patel has been a superior bull today. Roque hasn't improved. And Gaffede, it's his last chance to improve. Last chance to get into the top 10 once again. And he doesn't take it. Maxim Titkov doesn't improve. And Aaron Curtis, I suspect he's the only one left. Yes, he is. The Alfa Romeo test driver down in 15th. Yes, Tomaselli as well. Aaron Curtis, he'll be rounding off his session. And at least for pride, he'll be happy he beat Chatfield, his former GP2 rival. Curtis doesn't improve, but he'll be in 15th. Tomaselli, he doesn't improve either. 7th for Red Bull. And that is the session for McLaren, I'm sorry, not Red Bull. And that's the session over. What a day this has been. And once again, Franco Lopez is fastest, topping 3 days out of 4 for Mercedes, with Jiri Mata coming in 2nd for Ferrari, and Rivki Fakrzain 3rd in the 2nd Mercedes. Laura Chang is 4th. Rahul Patel a very impressive 5th place on his first round of the season for Red Bull. McLaren also in the headlines today with P6 and P7. Very good effort from the Woking-based team. And unfortunately, the bad headlines go to Racing Point and Haas, because what are they doing? Their performance today was pretty bad, I have to admit. What do you think of today's session, Rahul?
Yeah, been an interesting session. I mean, the team that was let down was Racing Point, including Kevin Alternin, the test driver for Racing Point.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Racing Point went from a brilliant performance yesterday with Motion to the absolute back of the pack with Alternin today, so clearly they have some issues with the car that they're gonna have just under a week to solve before we get to Australia. And we'll have to wonder, of course, if they'll have enough time to fix those issues and get the car back up to speed.
Yeah.
Anyway, here is there anything you would like to say to close off this test?
I'd win the championship in that Ferrari.
Of course you would. We all know that already. Yeah, Rahul, I'd like to do some analysis, not just for today, but for all of testing. Who do you think? Who would you say impressed you in overall?
Overall, I'd say the McLarens impressed me overall. They have been
Alright.
going well in testing, so
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
you can see the improvements from 2018 to 2019.
Yeah.
So
Yuri, your
yeah,
thoughts? Yuri?
I have nothing else to add.
Alright. Well, I think I agree with you, Rahul. The McLarens have been especially impressive and they're definitely going on the up. But I want to say also that Franco Lopez has been sensational in testing. Second on day one and first in every other day. He has been extremely strong. He's an early favorite for the championship. But what will Armar Ka, Joseph Willows, Laura Chung, Franco Gamba, and Nicolas Gall have to say about that? I'm not quite sure. It's going to be a long season, of course. And any of these 6 drivers can win the championship. Even though
Yeah.
Mercedes have the upper hand, don't rule out Red Bull and Ferrari. They might not have the same consistency at Mercedes, but they're definitely up there.
yeah,
I would also like to add Franco Gamba has had, even though he was off the pace on day 4, he's been very impressive on the other days for Red Bull, and he should be able to have a very good season. Laura Chung as well.
yeah. Those
And
two will be the ones to watch.
yeah. Also keep an eye out for Paulino Tomaselli and Andrea Federi. Those two guys have been very, very, very solid in testing. They should be able to get some good points. How long will it take Federi to grab his first top class points? We'll just have to wait and see, but leave us your predictions, guys. Either way, we will see you again next week for practice and qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix. You won't be hearing from myself or Rahul because the commentators for that are someone else. We'll not reveal them to you just yet, so you're just gonna have to wait and find out. But you will hear from us because GP2 testing will also be next week, and it should be pretty entertaining. So just wait because GP2 testing is on its way. A brand new lineup which will include yourself, Rahul. Are you excited about
Yeah.
what do you think of your GP2 debut? Are your thoughts in advance for it?
It'll be pretty exciting, to be honest. Especially
GP2 always
when
is like that.
when there is no consistency for every driver. So at
Well,
least GP2 is kind of like what I was doing in DTM in 2017. So
well,
yeah,
GP2 is pretty much like that. I agree with you there. But
yeah.
this has been ourselves. So on behalf of myself and Rahul and also Joe and Yeri, thank you so much for tuning in during testing, guys. We appreciate it a lot. And yeah, until next time, let's build up the hype for the season because I just can't wait. Let us know your predictions on anything you want. We're there on Twitter and our Discord if you want to talk to us about anything. We have a big open community. So if you want to talk about the season or any driver in particular, or any tier in particular, feel free to go ahead and do so. But yeah, until then, I have been Robert Ionescu.
And I've been Rahul Patel.
And
About
Yeri has
being God.
yes, and Yeri has
Yes,
been our supreme leader. And this has been the top class testing from Sakir Bahrain. Until next time, take care, guys, and we'll see you again for the next one. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Ooh.